Hello, everybody. Just giving a second here to make sure we're live. If you want to comment and let me know that you're seeing me, that would be great. And I want to wish everybody, first of all, a Happy New Year. So if can anybody comment and so I see that you're seeing me and everything is okay, then we can go ahead and get started. So I'm waiting for some comments. Anybody live? So anyway, Happy New Year. We are up to a brand new year to get things started in 2024. And before I want to announce some of the things that I see happening this year with real estate investing, I want to talk a little bit about a shift in the mindset that you have to do, okay? The mindset being that don't be afraid of real estate. That's the bottom line. A lot of time I see that people are, get caught in the media and what's going on in the world and are afraid of getting into real estate or are afraid of being real estate. There is this fear mongers coming out there. And I want to say something about this. I've been in real estate since 1987, okay, almost 37 years. This summer will be 37 years. And I have gone through different changes in history, right? There's a Gulf War in 91. There was 9/11 in 2001. The housing crisis in 2007-8. COVID in 2020. So I've been through these phases. And when everybody was getting scared and saying, oh my gosh, real estate is going to go belly up, actually those were the best time to get in real estate. Now, I don't want to create chaos and think of, being an ambulance chaser type of thing. But the thing about it is that when there's a big adjustments in society, when you have to hit this reset button, right, there are actually new opportunities that open in real estate. So let's think about it. In the last couple of years, things were going crazy. Properties were selling for more than the asking price. It was just a mayhem, right? Now 2024 is going to be more of a reset. It doesn't mean that the prices are going to go down. They're going to adjust, but they're going to still stay up more than they were 2-3 years ago. And there are opportunities that open up. I was looking at some listings yesterday, actually, and there are properties that have been on the market, 2-3 months. So we haven't now seen that in over a year. So that opens up new opportunities. Where 2023, the sellers were still thinking about, probably I can get more for my house, this and that. Now property owners are coming to the conclusion that in order to get a property moved, they have to make adjustments. They have to be fair. They have to do certain things that they were not willing to do 1 or 2 years ago. So as an investor, you're going to position yourself amazingly this year to take advantage of this shift and in opportunities. Okay, so this is what I see 2024 being. It's going to be a shift of opportunities. It's going to be where some door closes but a lot of other open. There's going to see that we see the introduction of new things within the real estate arena. So this is a great time to be in real estate because you're going to see new things in the real estate that if you are there to position yourself to take advantage of it, you're going to make even more money than before this happened. One of my favorite quotes is by Warren Buffett. They said that when 2007, 2008, but he said two things that were really important to me and it kind of gave me an aha moment. Number one is like, you want to be greedy when everybody's fearful and fearful when everybody's greedy. Think about that, right? 1-2 years ago when everybody was being greedy and stuff like that, well, kind of be cautious a little bit. Don't get caught into this frenzy, right? A lot of time when everybody goes to the auction, people tend to overbid on properties. And people were overbidding on what they were buying the properties for the last couple of years. So, remember, be fearful when everybody's greedy. But now is the time to be greedy because everybody's fearful. So that was one of the quotes that I love by Warren Buffett and made me really rethink things back 15 years ago. The other thing that he said, it was in an interview about 2012, and he said that, if he was in a position, he would buy every single property out there. because it says, when now the properties, the way they're bottoming out, this is the time to buy real estate, right? So what did happen though? Within a few months after he made that statement, he started Berkshire Hathaway, right? That now you know, guys, as a big brokerage company. So that's the thing, you know, that's why you want to really pay attention to these people that were being trailblazer in the investment world, what they are saying. So what does it mean to you? It means that right now, go out there and make things work. Things are going to be shifting. The owners of properties are coming to a better conclusion or better awareness of what is going on, right? So they are not greedy. You need to be greedy as the buyer / investor, okay? So what are some of the things that we want to talk about? We had a PDF that went out at the beginning of the week. So if you have not downloaded that PDF, please do so. It was posted on Tuesday. So look for the PDF that says New Year, New Career. And there is a couple of pages with charts in it. And I'm going to give you a little bit of fill in the blanks right now and a bit of explanation, but the PDF will have more the schematic of what I'm talking about. So number one, what I call is the power of one. Okay, so you want to have one strategy. Okay, so there are three main strategies to real estate investing. There is wholesaling, buy and hold, which is rentals, and fix and flip, which is a rehabbing, right? And then underneath the strategy, there are other sub-strategies like, arbitrage, Airbnb, and fix and flips. There are other strategies as well. Wholesaling, there is a different strategy, which I'm going to talk to you here in a second. So let's talk about it. I'll catch that later. Let's stay with the one. So you need to choose one strategy, okay? One strategy to start with. In 6 months, by the end of the year, you can jump into a second strategy. So for example, if you want to do wholesaling right now, yeah, by all means, you can add rentals. Some of you might be in a situation to add rentals right away, okay, depending on the situation. We had a chart we posted, you might want to look in the group. We posted a while back that say, how do you choose which strategies you want to post with? And if you want that chart, actually comment here, and one of our amazing assistants will get back to you and give you that chart. But the thing is, if you are not really sure which strategies to choose, go back to the chart. But so choose one strategy. Once you choose one strategy, the first strategy you want to start with, then the second thing, you want to choose the area. I would suggest you focus on one area at a time. And this is the beauty of what's going on right now because of all the virtual. We're going to talk a little bit about this in a minute. Is that you want to choose an area that makes better sense for the strategy. So if you're in an area where rentals are not making sense right now, it seems like, let's say Miami, the property prices in rental, it doesn't cash flow, well, go to another area, right? That's the beauty of doing it virtually. So choose one strategy, choose one area. The third thing is choose one type of lead generation to start with. Master it, own it, become so good at it that you could be teaching it, right? I mean, you hear about all kinds of lead generations that, we're not going to talk about today, but things like driving for dollars, or pre-foreclosures, or MLS, or for sale by owner, whatever it is that you're going to choose, master it. Okay, get to be as better than anybody. So that's the third thing you want to do. Then the fourth thing is you want to keep it track, right? You want to keep a strict track that how you're going to market this property. Okay, again, I see people kind of trying this, trying that. If your marketing strategy is to build a buyer list, and then just market it to your buyer list, do that. If your marketing strategy is to use social media, right, then do that. To master whatever strategy you choose. And number 5 is give yourself a year. Give yourself a year to really master this. If you've started any business beside real estate, right, I'm sure you will say, you know what, I give myself a year to start this business and get it off the ground. I don't know why people think with real estate you can, just rolling millions within a month. Yeah, you can start doing deals. You can start closing deals enough to quit the job in a month from now. Maybe not. 3 to 6 months? Probably yes. You know, when I quit corporate and I went to real estate, I gave myself 6 months, but I will start making good money after 3 months. But you have to give a year to really master this business, to really feel comfortable that you really know what you're doing. Okay, so that's the thing I wanted to suggest, the power of one. Now let's talk about what strategies are going to come up in 2024 that you need to put your radars on. But before I say that, we have this amazing virtual retreat coming up January 13th and 14th. And before you hop off, let me tell a keyword here. It's free. Okay, so it's free. So that's the thing, is they're gonna post a link here, and for some reason, guys, I'm not seeing the comments coming through, so I'm not ignoring if there are any comments here. I will try to log into my phone, but for some reason on my platform it's not showing the comments. Okay, but give me a second here. After I'm done, I'm gonna log in on my phone. But anyway, it's free. And what's so special about this retreat coming up on the 13th, 14th? Two things mainly. Number one, we haven't done it since COVID. We did that when in 2020, when everybody was locked down and we couldn't do in-person retreats anymore. So we did it and we had an amazing success. I believe we have already over 200 people that signed up for attending this retreat. So it's free, number one. Number two, it's really geared and focused about the strategies that today I'm just going to skirt about it because for the sake of time. But this weekend we're going to go dive deep. We're going to tell you in and out, nothing held back. We're going to bring case studies of people that have used the strategies this last year and made amazing money. Okay, just to give you a couple of examples, we had one of them use Innovation. She made $38,000 on the first deal by wholesaling through Innovation. Another one, she has built a portfolio. Actually, she's one of the coaches right now, and she will be at the event. She's built a portfolio of over 50 rental properties, over half of them Airbnb through arbitrage. Okay, so this is kind of giving you a little bit of the taste in doing it. And then we have creative financing, which is the other thing that you need to pay attention with, right, guys? If you talk to anybody who has built a portfolio of 200-300 rental properties, including myself, we have not used bank financing for the most part. We were able to grow because we used the leverage of joint venture partnership and private money. And so that's what we're going to talk about this weekend. So this weekend is all about taking action for 2024. This weekend is all about getting into the strategy. We're also going to talk about artificial intelligence, how that is reshaping the real estate investing world. So you really don't want to miss this retreat, okay? And quote unquote, is free. Let me make that clear. Why do we do this free? Well, because first of all, this is the first virtual retreat we have done in 3 years. And second of all, probably more than 3 years, 2020, about 3.5 years. And second of all, you know, we want to share out the information and get your amazing feedback, okay? And of course, you know, if you do decide that you want to work with us at the end of the retreat and be part of the community and having us really hold your hand through 2024 to make this an amazing year, we will offer that as well, you know, but no strings attached, okay? So, okay, so now let me get into, and if you downloaded the PDF a couple of days ago, you will see more in detail about that. Let me go into the 3 strategies that we're going to talk about at the retreat, but you really need to put your antennas up for 2024. Ready? Okay, so one of them is, like I said, the financing situation. You know, with the interest rates the way they are and everything in the scope of the industry, you have to really master what is creative financing. And I'm not talking about just private money or hard money. There is amazing opportunities there where the sellers now are willing to do things. I'm giving you an example. I was looking at some listings yesterday, okay? And there was one property that I'm looking actually on Saturday that has been on the market since December of 2022. And the reason it's been on the market for so long, for what I see so far, I'm going to know more Saturday, is because he was pricing it higher. 2023 was a year of adjustment. People were not willing to. He has been dropping the price for 2023. The property does need work, right? Does need work. And on top of it, now we just added at the beginning of December that is willing to do financing on the property. So there are things they're there, guys. They're there, right there under your nose. These amazing opportunities, right? So that's the thing that you want to look for. So there are more and more that are going to come there. So when I talk about creative financing, I'm not just talking about hard money, private money, venture partnership. I'm not going to talk and going to the owner and structure things that are a win-win situation, which brings to the other strategy that you guys need to pay attention to, which is novations. Novation is creating partnership with the owner, the way you can wholesale the property with the owners. Remember that I said this, we had a student make $38,000 on one deal under novation, okay? So that's the thing that are coming up with. What is novation? Well, you have to be at the retreat to find out and to give you more detailed example of what it is. But basically is a clever form of partnership with the owner where you create a win-win situation with an assignment, something like that, okay? And the third thing is arbitrage. Arbitrage is there are people out there that have property with really good interest rates, right? Remember the interest rates at 3%, 2.5% we had 2 to 3 years ago? Well, the people that have the property, you know, if for some reason now they want to either rent it, sublease it, they want to sell it, and this is where you create arbitrage situation. Why would you go out there and get a loan for, 7% when you can go to somebody and basically just pay their loan at 2.5% or 3% and then sublease the property? And this is a great form for arbitrage. Okay, one of the coaches there, she does arbitrage, and she little by little, there is a 10-unit apartment building in Fort Lauderdale just between the airport and the beach. And she's been able to take over all these units. I think she's taken over 9 of the 10 so far, and she's waiting for the last lease. And then she'll take over all the building. Why would anybody that own a building consider arbitrage? Well, maybe they don't want to manage the building, right? And the thing is, when you do Airbnb, think about it, guys. You're going to keep the building in top shape. You're going to make sure it's clean all the time. It's a nice furniture. Otherwise, you're not going to be successful with Airbnbs, right? So arbitrage is the perfect situation for a landlord to make sure his building is taken care of. He still gets his money every month. Like in this building, she pays $10,000 a month in mortgage to him, but anything over $10,000 is her profit, and she makes over $10,000 through Airbnbs. So that arbitrage is really a cool strategy. It's kind of what in the old days, was called lease option or sandwich lease, right? So those are things that you really need to keep an eye in 2024. So hopefully this was very helpful, guys. I can't wait to see you at the event next weekend. It's coming up really quick on the 13th and 14th. And like I said, it's free. It's free. So I hope you attend me there. Okay, so now we have a couple of raffles to announce. So bear with me. I have to log on my phone because somehow I'm not seeing comments here on my platform. So first of all, okay, great. So Tina Norris won the VIP ticket to the virtual retreat, New Year, New Career. What is the VIP ticket? Basically, you can get you get recordings of all the retreats, you get the manuals, you get leads, you get all kinds of goodies. So if you email a questions at realestateinvestingwomen.com, questions at realestateinvestingwomen.com, they can first of all give you the VIP ticket, which right now is $197 on the website, but Tina Norris will get that for free. So congratulations, Tina. And then I know we had another raffle from last week. I don't have the information that because I was traveling and I got cut off on the raffle, so I couldn't see who was last week. So maybe one of the assistants can post it, or maybe we need to do a live later on. I don't have the information with me. So now I'm going to try to log into the Facebook and see if we have any questions or anything that I should know, because I said on my platform for some reason it's not let me see it. Okay, but in the meantime, you want to go ahead and post anything. If you have any questions about the retreat, go post there. Also, if you want that chart, the chart I told you on how to choose which strategy, please go ahead and message as well. Okay, message as well. So let me see here. Hold on, I'm trying to get into my platform. I'm not the most tech savvy, guys. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so comments. See. Hey, Tina, I see that you're online. Congratulations about that. And I cannot see any of the comments or any questions that were put back there. So if you can repost, because I just logged into my phone platform. So if you can repost your questions or comment, then thanks, Tina. Then I can see them, because otherwise Facebook is not going to let me see anything before I logged in. So anything that, any comments about what I said about 2024 and New Year, New Career? One of the other things I want to say, guys, you know, we were talking with our team a couple of days ago, and our operations manager for our coaching side of things, she asked us, she said, Lauren, thank you if you're online watching me. You said something that I thought about this a lot over the last couple of days. And she said, what is your word for 2024? What is your keyword? And I want you to put that in the comment. What is your word that you're going to live by for 2024? Okay. And this is not something I came up with. It's Lauren, which is our executive officer. And I would like to see, what is the word you want to live by on 2024? Mine is alignment. Alignment, that I want to live life on my own terms. Alignment, that I want to do things that make me happy, and I don't want to do things that do not. Alignment is, you know, really feeling inspired every day by what I do, because I know that's my zone of genius, right? Alignment is making finally the choices to do and moving in the directions that you know will make you happy, you know. And that's the thing that I say. I was talking to my daughter today, that she's at the University of Miami, and she's doing amazing, and she got a job offer this morning, actually from the University of Miami, to work in the reef department. She does reef conservation, and she works with Canon as well. They gave her a bunch of equipment. So she has 4 Canon cameras, bunch of lenses. She goes scuba. And she says, Mom, I am so busy with so many things. I don't know what to do. She says, it's like everybody. She has all these amazing jobs, and paid jobs, by the way, not internships. And she's going in a junior year, so I'm super proud of her, if you can say. But the thing is, I told her, I said, you know, at the end of the day, what makes you happy? What do you want to do? Don't waste time on stuff that is not really what you want to do, and you're going to think it's going to further into whatever you want to do. Don't worry about the money. Money will come. When you do something that you're totally aligned and happy about, trust me, the money will be there. Okay? And a lot of people work to live, or I'm sorry, a lot of people live to work. Right? You do that, you go through the drums, you get up in the morning and stuff like that, when you should actually have a work, have a job that revolves around your lifestyle. Have the lifestyle of your dream. Travel, do what you want. The work should not be something to say, ooh, I can't take this vacation that you really want to take, or ooh, I can't afford that. Ooh, I can't do that type of thing in your life because of the money. No, that should never be a word that stops you. Okay, so I'm going to read some of your words here. Oh, thank you guys for bringing it in. Wendy, radiate, great. Lee, action. Sonia, focus. Laura Smith, hey Laura, prosperity. Tina, mastery. Jean, staying positive and taking action. Sonia, that's amazing. Congratulations. Proud of my moment. Yeah, I'm super proud. Persistence. Great. Yes. Put your energy in what is going to really align with your dreams, your goals, your expectations, your life. And once you do that, everything else will blossom. I promise you. You will live the life of your dream. You will have everything you want, your freedom of time, your freedom financially. It's just going to work out great. That's why the word for me is alignment. So thank you everybody for being here today. Don't forget to sign up for the retreat coming up next week. And and I want to see you all so that we can get you going to an amazing year. And as always, shift the perspective, guys. Don't listen to the ones that tell you, ooh, things are going to collapse, this and that. Trust me, when things collapse, there are even more opportunities out there. When 2007 happened, I went into pre-foreclosure prevention and short sales, and I made even more money than 2007. So it's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of what you do with it. It's all a matter of you really staying in your own space and owning it. Okay? Take care. See you next week, and have an amazing 2024. Goodbye.